kickoff to get this game underway. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Mountaineers offense takes the field to start this game off. And there's a man who believes he is always open. He carries that swag and that aura of a big-time playmaker, guys.
He's got to catch the football. If you're the quarterback coming into this one.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, and coaches watch tape all week, and they get so excited. First play, let's make a statement. This offense tries to come out and throw it under the lights, all the excitement, and what do? They forget to protect their quarterback, and they give up a sack on the first play.
They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. He's looking to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. Touchdown tie. The defense with the scoop and score.
You know, the one thing that really worries head coaches coming into week one is ball security. You're worried about execution. This offense has done some good things early in this game, but you cannot put the ball on the ground because the defense will make you pay like they did right there, taking it all the way to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Fielded in the end zone, it's Ward. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. They're trying to get to it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And it is hardly a big surprise that this Alabama defense is hitting hard and making their presence felt in the backfield.
Yeah, it's what they built their brand on. They built it on physicality and stopping the run, and you've seen over the last several years, too. After they do that, they come after your quarterback, and they try to get that sucker on the ground.
He'll do it himself. And he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Getting some heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. Made a defender miss. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Crimson Tide offense comes out, and now they'll go on the attack. And there's no doubt, guys, we will be focused on these 2 star playmakers on the outside.
I'm curious to see how much man coverage we're going to see today. I don't know if either of these defenses is confident enough to go mano-a-mano with these 2 dudes on the field. They're 2 of the best in the nation.
These cornerbacks aren't looking for man-to-man coverage. I can promise you that. Like, give me some help over here. But we're going to see some split screens, and we're going to see who had more catches, who had more yards. We're definitely going to be breaking that down this game.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Stopped after making the catch. It's 3rd down, and they've got to get it to the 33. Back to throw, it's Mack. Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Bama!
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Fires into traffic, intercepted. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and ball's slippery. I don't know if that certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here on this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Got a wide open receiver. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Alabama! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3 is coming soon.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Boise State took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for that trip back to southwestern Idaho. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Get it out on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Caught behind the line. It's Ward. These two conferences have been tied together for years through the Sugar Bowl, a little testiness with the whole Texas-Oklahoma thing, and now the rivalry on the field between the Big 12 and the SEC.
Yeah, and conference realignments played a big factor, too, between these two conferences. Think back to when Texas A&M and Missouri joined the SEC. So this is always a fun one to watch, David. Wide open offense from the Big 12, and then you get the physicality and the speed from the SEC.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Going up top on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Young. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Going up top. Pulls it in on the left. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they take it in for 6 more points. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right, offense, defense. Palmer, this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's first quarter, just don't worry about it, there's time, but
worry.
This is the worst start you possibly could have had. So they need to score a touchdown.
Makes the grab on the right. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Good pass protection isn't just offensive line, right? Running backs also have to be able to pick up the blitz. That running back did an outstanding job. That allowed his quarterback to just buy a little bit more time before making that throw.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Safe completion on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. No good. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away yet.
West Virginia, 0.
Here comes that Alabama offense. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And that's what this defense needs to get going. You've given up a bunch of touchdowns. You haven't been great early, but now you finally get some pressure, get the quarterback to the ground. Now maybe start turning this defense around.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got an open man. And he's running in the open. Touchdown tie. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a big play up top, going 63 yards to the house. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines.
35, West Virginia, 0.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Dialing up a second down pass play. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on first down, sack on second down, and now on third down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. And another sack.
And how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard him talking with coaches this week, and he gets his first sack. Listen, guys, I'm a pass rusher. Everybody remembers their first sack.
And the Mountaineers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his end zone, and a very good kick here. Looking for a block. It's Hale. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Brings up second down.
Looking downfield, it's Mack. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. All kinds of running room. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Bama!
And I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season, on point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense starting the season off with a bang.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. LSU is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These Bayou Bengals have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Clemson. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Breaking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Feeling some heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Caught close to the marker. It's White. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The give to the back. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Pressure coming. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Bringing it back. Inside the 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Alabama! Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Ready to fire from the pistol. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Hard-hitting tackle. Now on second down. Off the play fake. They're bringing heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll bring it back. It's Hale. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Line getting set on 2nd down. To the air. It's Mack. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Gets it out quickly. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Makes his connection. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try? And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Trying to get to him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Mountaineers will have it 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. In the gun. Looking to throw on 3rd down. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Mountaineers will send out the punt unit.
On to punt it away.
Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes that Alabama offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive. Flying out to the left. The 10. Touchdown tie. And once he got loose, it was all over.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
West Virginia, 0.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wants to throw on 1st down. Coming after it. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Looking to throw on 2nd down. They get him down after he makes the catch. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They're going back to the ground. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these 2 teams thus far there in Morgantown. And it'd be easy to say these 2 offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you've got to believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountaineer Field.
And the Mountaineers will kick it off to start the 2nd half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Young. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Off play action. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He's going to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. He wants to throw. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. 2nd and short now after that completion. He's looking to throw. Got his man. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. He's looking to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Young. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He makes the connection.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. From the gun on 3rd down. Got it! They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Bama! And the route is on.
And added on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Kansas State is going to enjoy the trip back to Manhattan after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road and you stack wins there in Bill Snyder Family Stadium, and suddenly it's quite the resume. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. They're trying to get to it. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Here comes that Alabama offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
They get him down after he makes the catch. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. He'll ride his man on the option. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it, open.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. He'll just keep slinging it. Got it set up on the outside. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. Second down coming up.
He's down at the 31. Second down coming up.
He's looking to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
That is not an easy situation if you're an offensive lineman, second and third and long, because you know the D-line, they're coming. They know you're throwing the football. As an O-lineman, you better get out of your stance and get your hands up and punch and not miss, because if you do, then that's what happens right there.
This is a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lindsey. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
West Virginia, 0.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the field.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
And the Mountaineers will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Getting some heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. That thing goes straight up like a rocket. Tell the blimp guys to look out. Fair catch, called for and made. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David.
And he breaks into the open. At the 20. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
What a great play call offensively. Taking the shot, you flip the field, and now you better get those red zone play calls ready and dialed up.
Didn't take them long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on first down. They want to throw it. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, West Virginia!
The quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes that Alabama offense. Power football with the run. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds the tight end. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Running back searching for a hole. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the ground with the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. The play action fake. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the punt high into the air. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got it in the middle, it's White.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there, getting the sack.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
The Mountaineers will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A high kick trying to pin them deep. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Going to the ground. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. At midfield, he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll try the run. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! And the pummeling has started.
When these players came together, I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Charlotte took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to the Queen City. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory.
The sure hands, it's Williams.
A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Ward. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing ball.
Roughing the pass. Defense.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free 1st down and some yardage. They want to just keep throwing it. He's got him this time. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down.
1st down, West Virginia.
He's going to pass. Feeling some heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. This time he's got it.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Ward. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking for a crease. It's White. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Give to the back. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Can't get him to the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. With the clock running, this should be the final play. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Bulls will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense will take the field for the first possession of this game. There he is, the man who makes everything go, and they believe they're going to score every time they touch it when he's on the field, Jesse.
He plays with unbelievable confidence, Reese. Always knows where to go with the football. The entire playbook is at this guy's disposal.
Yeah, which is so much fun for a coach. So much fun to play with him. A guy that can do everything. Everybody on the field is active in a weapon.
Caught near the sticks. It's Haynes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 33. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Looking to throw it again. Got his man down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. So USF's offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Got the quick pass. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Pressure coming. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play. One of the mantras of the Crimson Tide is they want to make your rear end quit. And that defensive line can certainly do that.
Big, physical. You've seen all these guys up front. They're strong at the point of attack, and they make you earn everything you get. And the athleticism when they get you in passing situations and they know you're going to pass, they're going to come after your quarterback.
A little screen to the running back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They're bringing heat. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Every good quarterback is first a game manager. At Alabama, that used to be sort of a label of derision, but now they're not only that, they're playmakers.
Yeah, and it's what they used to ask them to do. Like they were very comfortable handing the ball off, running the ball, controlling the clock, trying to keep your defense fresh. Nah, bro. If you can't score points now, if you can't get first downs and go get me touchdowns, you're not going to be on the field.
They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. To throw, it's Mack. He finds his man. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. He'll come out throwing on first down, trying to get to him. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
On third and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the fourth down.
The Crimson Tide will bring a punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. It's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Parks. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
And the Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And now on second down for this offense. They'll try to pop the draw. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And this guy just stays on a roll. He's been getting to quarterbacks and making life really, really hard. He had 3 sacks a week ago, 1 already in this ball game. You better know where he is at on every single snap.
The Bulls decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Line gets set, first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got a man, it's Hale. Makes the catch and knocked down. And the short completion brings up second down. He's looking to throw. Lofts one high and deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Really nice play getting that first down. And listen, I know when a lot of people think about the Crimson Tide recently, they think about the success they've had at the quarterback position. A big reason why, though, Those guys have been playing so well. They're throwing the NFL talent all over the field. And this dude right here, he could be the next first-round pick at the wide receiver position from Bama.
He's got the tight end. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? Fires and picked off. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed. It's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Got the quick completion. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Let's see what they've got on second down. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. Looking to throw, it's Carter. Back open in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Working that left side. Makes a grab and a nice gain, gets it to the 35. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Using the quick game. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Takes the easy completion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Here comes that Alabama offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. Dropping back, it's Mack. It's complete. There he goes to the right. He's at the 10. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the returner is stopped. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They'll give it to Johnson. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Setting up the screen. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Bulls will line up to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. On second down, looking again to throw. Right down the middle. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. He's got it. Speeding down the left side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown tie.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Carter. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Had to get rid of it quickly. And they fail to hook up on third down. The Bulls will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Trying to pick up a first down. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got him, and they convert. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Goes to the option. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Wide out in motion. Handoff to the lone back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. With jet sweep pass. Headed to the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Bama!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. TCU is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that hasn't been stopped since that group stepped off the bus.
They'll start this drive with a pass.
They're up by 25 over Arkansas State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, the ground game. Strong running there. Going to pick up 7 yards on the play, but they still have a 4th and 3. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. Makes a move. Offense getting set for first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Got his man downfield. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Alabama!
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the pass hits, picked off. He'll try to take it back. Running inside the 20. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown Bulls. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They've got time. They've got the... He lofts one down the sideline. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Looking to throw, it's Mack. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he'll make the catch at the 15.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. He wants to throw. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Chucked it away just as he was hit. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Had nowhere to go with that one, had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger.
31.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that said, let's send it back to the guys at Bryant-Denny Stadium.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking, very simple. I score, I get a stop. I score, I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Gets away. Fires deep on the run. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Bulls will send out the punt unit. On the return, it's Hale. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here comes that Alabama offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And he makes the catch inside the 10. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
Really nice timing on that throw. Quarterback had to hold it, allow his receiver to work his route, but he threw it at the perfect moment so that he was able to make the catch inbounds right on the sideline.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Looking for a man. It's Mack. Snags it. And he'll be smacked to the ground. And after the really good gain on 1st down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. Running back goes in motion. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Floats it out in space. And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now 3rd and goal. Trying to surge it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the stomping has commenced.
That's after that amazing performance in week one, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. The give to the back. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Second down coming up.
Give to the running back. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Looking to go up top on 1st down. He fires one deep over the middle. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. Now on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Mack. Coming after it. And they got him for the sack.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card, and you saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires toward the target. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get...
He hurls one deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to UTSA. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking to pass. It's Mack. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab down the left side. Running toward the tape. Touchdown tie! And the punishment has been extended.
And man, what a game-changing type play. The offense throwing the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a first down and give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast on that touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they top things off by getting out of bad field position in a hurry. A 90-yard touchdown pass. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Caught over the middle. It's Parks. They stripped it out. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Man, that's a big mistake. And listen, I'm still going to force feed my playmakers. If I'm that quarterback, I'm that OC, I'm walking over to that guy and be like, listen, it's okay. It's a little bit of a mistake. We're still going to find ways to get you to the rock. You're too important to this team not to give you the football.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Dropping back, it's Mack. They'll run the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable. On the ground, it's Haynes. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. The give to the tailback. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! And the beatdown has ensued.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls' offense will return to the field. They'll leave it with him. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides to the back. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Snap it to the back. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Here's the handoff. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Couldn't pick it up on 2nd down, now they need a couple on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Carter. He's got his man. The Bulls will move the sticks. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43.
Good enough for a first down.
Reads it, fires complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
On the play. And first down for the offense.
They keep attacking through the air. He's got it. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Got room on the return. The 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They go to the ground. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23 as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Got some room to run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Crimson Tide, and the route is on. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off, and the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll throw it on first down. They're trying to get to it. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking to throw, it's Carter. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Second and 10, he'll throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Going up top on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Trying to find his man on first down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Here comes the offense on second down. They're going to throw it again. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
Here comes that Alabama offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Alabama comes to the line with a first and goal. Gets it out fast. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. Back to pass, it's Mack. Got his man out of the backfield. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. Little touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown time! And the pummeling has started.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UMass sure is making the flagship proud today. What a spectacular performance on the offensive side of the ball. They're up by 35 over the Sharks. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Offense gets set for second down.
Brings up second down.
He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. New set of downs after that completion. Lost a throw on first down. That's caught. It's Porter. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. The completion short of the sticks. It's second down. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
At the 46-yard line. And first down for the offense.
He's looking to throw it. Getting some heat. Working that left side now.
Awesome body control and great job, too, knowing where he is on the field to make sure he got his feet down in bounds. At this point, this guy's been open all over the field, and if I'm the QB, man, I keep throwing him the ball.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Eccles. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too?
Third down coming.
They'll throw on third and short. Works the middle of the field. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking to move it through the air. Pocket starts to collapse. Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss. First down sack pushes it back. Now it's second down. Back to throw, it's Carter. Feeling some heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Bulls send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
All wideouts, no backs. Motion from the offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Hale. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been a...
This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. And we'll see the number 14 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles. This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is... Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Florida State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And there comes the star running back onto the field. He is a special talent. You talk to opponents, he's always the focal point when they face this offense.
Boy, Chris, this guy is special. It's almost like he floats across the field. I mean, I don't think anyone can take him down in the open field. He's the guy that teams try to key on, but sometimes it feels as though no one can contain him.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. On the run, it's Daniels.
The defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Hand off to the single back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Dropping back, it's Glenn. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. And the Nolas bring their punt team onto the field. He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. So Alabama's offense comes out for their first possession today. If there's one guy on this defensive side, Kirk, who can be a game wrecker, it's this elite pass rusher, very much on the quarterback's mind today.
Yeah, Chris, but it's going to be very tough. This quarterback does a nice job of moving around in the pocket, and also he's going to have an awareness of exactly where this guy is and have a clock in his mind about how quickly that ball needs to get out.
That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down to the 23, good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle, it's Hale. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Second down after that completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Caught on the outside. It's Hale. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. Second down play coming up. It's a run. Running back's got it. And this run goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And here comes a deep shot. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Alabama. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Quarterback keeps the football.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Getting set. Here's second down. To the air. It's Glenn. Looking for his big tight end. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short pass finds the tight end. When he goes down after a short gain, that's not enough for the first down. Trying to find some room. It's Daniels. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Seminoles with first and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. The sack on first down. It's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. Offense showing a bunch formation now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Brings up second down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quick completion to the tight end. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Second down play coming up for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide.
But here's a flip. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And here comes the punter onto the field.
Fourth down.
On the return, it's Gibson. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Glenn. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape the defense with a sack. The Seminoles will send the punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense ready to start this drive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they get him down after the completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Bama. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quick throw to his receiver. And that one's picked off. What a play. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Send the back in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking to throw yet again. Defense is coming after him. He wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on third down. Brings up 4th. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. So after the incompletion, it's second down. scanning the field. It's Glenn. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
Grab behind the line, it's McCoy. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. The Noles will bring their punt team onto the field. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Returner tackle right there. That's where we start the drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
On the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage.
Booted away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Returner decides to fair catch this. Offense on the field to take over. On the ground, it's Daniels. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And the Noles getting set on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Glenn. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Trying to get the throw off. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. And the Seminoles will line up to boot it away. That's his 4th punt already today. Bringing it back, it's Hale. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Sullivan. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's got it. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. 2nd and goal for the offense. Back to pass. It's Glenn. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Noles.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hale. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And then there's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Already a 2-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively and try to put this defense in a bigger hole. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. That completion makes it 2nd and short. The shotgun running play call. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. That's an important first down on that running play. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Receivers are bunched together. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. It's 3rd down for the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Haynes. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, tied. It was a foot race and he won it. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Extra point try coming now. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
To throw, it's Glenn. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Well, moments ago, backed up close to their own end zone, now threatening with a 1st and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
We give all the credit here to the play caller for this touchdown pass. 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Everybody expecting run. Instead, you throw it, pays off for a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Alabama, 24. Florida State, 14.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. And boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got his man open downfield. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart into position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Receiver trying to make the yardage, takes it on the jet sweep. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for his back. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Strong gain by this quarterback.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
They're setting now to try the PAT. And the PAT puts them on 17 now. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. Looking downfield, it's Glenn. It's a short completion of the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Second down after the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. The protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you kind of try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. The punt is fair, caught, but now up to see about that penalty.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense will keep going here after that special teams penalty. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw. It's Glenn. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. The Noles will line up to kick it away. It's already his 5th punt of the game. Running it back, it's Hale. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. He'll take a deep shot here, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. 2nd down after that previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Hale. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Young. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. The pre-snap motion from the offense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. They'll run it from the gun. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Remember the last possession, it was a long march, but it stalled. They came up empty. Can they find the end zone this time? Backs against their own goal line, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Davis. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the football. It's caught downfield. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Just excellent execution here by the offense. They've set themselves up nicely now into the red zone to see if they can come up with a touchdown.
And the Noles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Sullivan. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And the Seminoles will line up now. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. To the air, it's Glenn. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. And they're trying to punch it in here. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. Sam Van Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
Man, let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, it's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. It's very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal line. It's refreshing. Nice to see.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
31, Florida State, 21.
Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Looking for some space. It's Young. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's caught. It's Williams. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. And the running back takes the handoff. Eludes a tackle. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. That's caught. It's McCoy.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Let's fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. They'll spot the ball near must 49. The offense really clicking against this embattled. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. Now it's second down here.
Second down.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. The Seminoles offense is on the move now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back, bringing pressure. Got him. He's sacked.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
The Noles will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The ball is loose. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now. Touchdown, Bama. The defense adds 6 points.
The big fella takes it all the way back for a touchdown. I mean, this linebacker's been hitting people all day. He finally gets to show what he can do when he gets his hands on the football. I remember this guy played running back in high school. He hasn't had his hands on a football in a long time, but clearly remembers what to do with it after he picks up that fumble.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Back to pass. It's Glenn. Looking to make a big play downfield. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense has picked up the football going the other way. Here, we've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made on the out route. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Does doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. And the Noles will send their punt team onto the field.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. It's a foot race.
It was a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. That's a nasty move. Now he's got room to run. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Tide. And this one is getting ugly.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the point after is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop them at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. To throw, it's Glenn. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. 1st down here for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he steps out of bounds after the interception, and that will be the final play of the game. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah.